What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a look at the new Druid archetype for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in Beta Phase 3. Now, I would have had this up this past weekend, but I honestly just looked right over it, and luckily a viewer was like, hey, I think you missed one for the Druid, and here we are. So, the new archetype for the Druid is the Primal Druid. Now, if you're curious about the Druid's class mechanics in Pathfinder specifically, I'll try to link a video to that as well as the Phase 2 update that added, I believe, also another archetype. So if you're curious about those things, feel free to check that link down below and get caught up to speed on everything the Druid can do for you. But in this video, we're just covering the new archetype, the Primal Druid. So with that out of the way, let's dive right into it. First things first, we don't get to choose between a bond with nature or a bond with an animal companion like a Druid would typically be able to do. We have to take the animal companion for this one. However, I would say most likely, people typically choose the animal companion anyway, but you can't pick the cleric domain of the elements for the druid like you might normally. The other things we lose for this are our extra saving throw bonuses at 1st and 4th level. So at 4th level, that is Resist Nature's Lure, which gave us a +4 bonus on saving throws against spell-like and supernatural abilities of Fae and plants. Then at 1st level, it was our Nature Sense, a +2 bonus on lore and nature checks. We're going to lose both of those. And what we get to replace them is Primal Size. So a Primal Druid will add Enlarge Person to their list of class spells. We can also use stored spell energy to cast this spell without preparing it, which basically means even if we didn't memorize it for the day, we can still expend a spell slot to cast it anyway. Now at 8th level, this will allow our enlarged person to give us a +4 size bonus to strength and constitution instead of the normal bonuses, which are +2s. At 16th level, if we cast enlarged person on ourselves, we increase by 2 size categories and gain a +6 size bonus to strength and constitution. And as you can see on the side here, typically speaking, enlarged person only gives you a +2 size bonus, which is basically making you a size category larger. But in addition to those things, we also take a size penalty to our dexterity, as well as a penalty on our attack rolls and our AC due to our increased size. Now, those bonuses are not nearly as drastic as getting a +6 to strength and constitution, but nonetheless, given that you're getting a penalty to those things, you might want to go strength for this. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much everything for the new archetype. That's what it does. Now, personally, I think it's pretty neat because most of those saving throws and lore nature checks that I just mentioned that we're losing for this archetype, at least for the first half of the game, are not a thing. Like, you don't come across any Fae for like the first half of the game, so who cares about a +4 bonus to your saving throws against them? So because of the specific adventure path this is on, I think Primal Druid might almost be a straight upgrade from the base class unless you just really want that nature bond. But there you go, guys. There is a look at the Druid class and the new archetype for the Beta Phase 3 of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But regardless of any of that, truly, just thank you so much for watching. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.